Hello and welcome to this Power BI video. We are continuing our tutorial series, and in today's tutorial we are going to cover two more Power BI function to check whether the date is in next or previous few weeks. Okay, so let's begin. So I have created this date table and I have already had a couple of columns out there. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to add few column to check whether these dates are in few weeks or not. So what I've done is I've created this table with the smaller set of dates, and if you see this is uh, okay, let me go ahead and show you in the source. Okay, so we only have from 2021 to 2022, and let me even reduce it to 2021. So we just want to keep a smaller set of dates. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new column, and in this new column I'm going to check in next couple of weeks if the dates are there or not. So next and weeks, and what I'm going to say is date dot is in next and weeks and date. And if you might have remember, in days we already checked negative number was not working, so we are going to put a positive number out here, and just going to check it next 2 weeks. And if you go below, you will see couple of weeks are marked as true, and see, you can see true, 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 true. Okay, now this is basically based on the week, so it's not rolling 7 days, so don't expect it to work like rolling 7 days. It is going to work on the week concept, and standard weeks of Power BI is going to be implemented out here. So based on that it is going to come. Now I'm going to try out the last couple of weeks, and it's going to leave this week of data from that. So let's add previous week. So in last n weeks. Okay, in the last n weeks we are going to try out. Now let's say date dot is in n previous n weeks. Okay, we got it. Now date is doubled up. Let me remove it, and let's try date and 2 only we are going to do. Okay, and so we should get here. Now we are getting true here. For a week there would be no true, and then again true. Okay, so true in two different columns. See this column for 2 weeks. Now what I'm going what we can do is now we can create a column where we can say this is 2 and 2, and so total 5 weeks we are covering. So now that could be any number of weeks, because whatever you need you can go ahead and do it. So I can create a custom column where I can say weeks last 2 and next 2 including current week. And what we are going to do, if, and Power Query is case sensitive, if in next n weeks, or this is just true false, in, okay, last, let's check where is that, in last n weeks, or now we don't have the current filter out here, date dot is in current week. That we created in the table when we have shown you the videos previously. We have created it into the other table, and now we have to do it again here. So these things are there. If these conditions are true, then what we have to do, then we have to call it, let's say 5 weeks. Okay, and we have to call it rest of the things else. Power Query, we have else others. Okay, so what we are saying, 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, including the current week, that's what we are trying to get it out here as a flag, and then we are calling that 5 weeks and others, and it is giving some error. Let's first of all check out what error it is giving. So week does not recognize, so let's click. So we have used somewhere week. Okay, we don't have a week column, we have a date column. Okay, fine, 5 weeks. Okay, now again there is some mistake. Future weeks are not coming out here. What is that? Is in last week? Oh, we missed out the next weeks. Let's type next here. Next 10 weeks. So future weeks and past weeks all combined together, we got the number. So try these things out. Do let us know what else you want us to cover in this particular series. Subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon so that you can get notification for new video. Thanks for watching this video. Thank